have a look at these markets. So equities getting the out the back of the woodshed treatment here yesterday. Quite a bit of selling down on the Nasdaq. We were looking for shorts off of the Nasdaq in and around these around the highs and this high put in on Thursday last week. And sure enough, we came off. Sure
Gold
enough,
VWAP.
lovely selling coming down there. So I think it's going to continue actually until we kind of come down into some more significant lower levels. I think what am I? Yeah, I'm talking about 13,309s. All right, what do you think of that one? 309s, and that's quite the ways down here. 309. So we could potentially get quite funky to the downside. And let's not get too sensational. Let's talk about 13,400s here really, and look at this trend. So that's coming into play right around here, 13,400 on Nasdaq today. All right. So what else on the SPOOs? More, I think, on the pulling back here. We've been looking at some of these decent areas, and it's going to be 418s really. You see this big bubble around the 418s. You could be looking at 418s longs, all the way up to 4126s longs. But I think this is a nice healthy pullback for the S&P going on right now. And the Dow, we're really, mapping out the market, OODA looping. If you don't know what OODA looping is, join us in the Discord, give me a shout. But yeah, I think really, really important area for the Dow today is 32,924s. And if we can't find supports here, I think not only are we going to 819s and 819s, I think we're going for a real big spin, a really big spin to the downside here on this market. So, just keep a close eye on this 924s area, right? And CVAL. So yeah, what else is going on? Oil is looking to move higher. So, we have some key proprietary tools we're using here, but QPVAL 7189, the auction is underway. So, just do not stand in front of this thing. Do keep an eye out. I was selling this on 7440s earlier, pulling back in. We have a gap overnight from the pit close to the electronic reopen at 2300 hours. It doesn't look like that gap wants to fill anytime soon by the looks of this market, but just keep an eye out for resistance at 7440s. And I'd be buyer on pullbacks all the way down to the 70s, 72 handle, really, 7189s, right? And then just another little market that I wanted to have a quick look at today. If we can find it on the system here. I can't find it. I was going to look at cattle. Which is really, really quite bit up. Oh, here we are. So looking at feeder cattle here. And we're just going to look at this on the dailies, right? To show you how expensive it is for a bit of beef at the moment. And we'll just use this one here. Looking at this on our bigger proprietary yearly chart, and you can see that we are breaking out into these much higher prices, new highs on the year over the last couple of days here. Coming back into looking at cattle for the first time in quite a while. We're really just testing into probably 2021 highs. They're there at 239.4s. Obviously, yeah, actually, no, the 21 highs are 243s. So really, there's a lot to go on here. I'd actually like to trade here on this one. I actually think we could have a nice healthy pullback in over the next day or two, or probably week or two. We kind of pull back in here to in around the dynamic moving level around. It'll probably be around 230s along to continue with the break to the upside here. So cattle. One to watch as this quarter unfolds, really. So I know a couple of the guys in the room do trade cattle, and actually some of them are cattle brokers. So yeah. Anyway, thought that would be a nice change from the normal markets here, guys. All right, let's see what we get today, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers.